You're watching the news at 9 here on SABC. Driver behaviour remains a major concern. The Transport Minister released preliminary figures of the festive season road deaths yesterday. Dr. Nzimande expressed concern that motorists remain stubborn in obeying the laws, saying human factors account for 90% of contributory causes for fatal crashes. This compared to vehicle accidents that contributed 4%, while road and environmental factors contributed 6%. Now, to talk further about this and what the strategy is towards the next big holiday season, is the Deputy Transport Minister, Sindisiwe Chikunga. A very good evening to you, Deputy Minister, and thank you so much for speaking to us. Let's first start with, when will you release the final number of fatalities for the festive season?
We normally release the preliminary figures, because here we actually are saying between the 1st of December and the 8th of January, so many people died in accidents. And we're doing that on the basis of bodies that we saw and seen by the police and recorded by the police and post-mortem being performed, and therefore we get the figures like that. But in the process, there are others who are victims of accidents, are in hospitals, critically ill. Others will, of course, improve and get better and go back home. Others will not, and they will actually die in hospitals. And those then, they are counted as people that died per accident. But of course, we will therefore give figures at the end of the year for people that died during that year, because it happens over time, making it very difficult to then say for this time, for this festive season, so many people died, because the accident may have happened, yes, during the festive season, during the Easter weekend. However, the death itself happens very late in the year. It can be even during the second year of life, and those, therefore, they are counted at the end of the year and recorded like that.
And this is precisely why I asked the question, Deputy Minister, because you do work up until a period of point, but then if there has been a jump of 16% in the number of deaths, at what point do you tally that number and say so many people actually did die from the festive period season, irrespective of when you cut off that period?
Remember, if somebody dies in an accident, that is regarded as an unnatural death. And in terms of the act, first, if a person dies at the scene of the accident, nobody touches the body but the police. So the police will come and take that person. And because it's an unnatural death, in terms of the act, a post-mortem has got to be conducted by a doctor or whoever, who will then determine the exact cause of that death. There will have been an impact, but which part of the body got affected? Was it the brain? Was it the heart? Was it that? And therefore that will actually say it was a car impact which affected this part of the body. And that is how we then get to the numbers. So here we're talking, like if we're saying it's 1,612 that died between that period. It's people that were confirmed by the police in terms of their statistics. But police will normally not keep statistics for people that go to hospital. But if those people die at the hospital, you will still be able to trace them, because they were in an event admitted because of the accident.
Okay,
but
Minister, let me ask
they will qualify to claim from the road accident fund, even if it happens later in life. And you can claim from the road accident fund if the cause of your illness or injury or whatever incapacity is not caused by the accident.
58% of those deaths are alcohol related. Are roadblocks and random breathalyzers not working?
In fact, it is working. And that is why out of the people that we arrested, 2,000 plus were people who were found drinking and driving. But the problem of drinking in South Africa and abuse of alcohol, it's not just a problem related to road safety and transport per se. it is indeed a problem in South Africa. It is a social problem because everybody in the family is drinking. It is a problem related to crime, as Minister Kele was also indicating. It is a problem on our roads because people, now even women, are drinking and driving. And we have increased, the numbers have increased so much, like I used to say, I think when I joined the Department of Transport in 2012, we're talking about 2% of women that we get driving under the influence of alcohol. The number has increased to 38%. Right. And therefore there's competition between men who drink under the influence of alcohol and women. But when we find, and that is why the minister even in the statement indicated that we are engaging the Department of Justice to say we do want to remove these offences related to road issues from Schedule 3 to Schedule 5.
Okay, thank you very much, Deputy
for
Minister.
a person to get the bail.
The Deputy Minister of Transport, Sindisiwe Chikunga. Thank